Hey YouTubers, it's Lewis here with Black Devil Firearms. I just wanted to do a really quick video this morning before I have to head out. It's going to be with the AR-15 9mm pistol. It's actually a really economical way to shoot. I happen to like this rifle a lot. It's also registered as a short barreled rifle, by the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this gun apart and totally apart, and then I am going to degrease it, sandblast it, and refinish it in a different color. I think I'm going to do an ACU pattern on it, and that will be in part 2 of this video. So we're going to get down to doing it. First we're going to actually, again, make sure it's unloaded, and it is. What we're going to do first is we're going to take off the rear sight because it's a flat top, and that's the sight. It's actually a flip up sight, and it's a tritium. It's really neat, works well. Anything I do really, I don't do half-ass. I actually take pride in my weaponry and the accessories that go on my weaponry. So here's the front sight as well. That's also a tritium sight, and yes, it does also fold down. It stays out of the way for the optics. Oops. And this just screws right off. Upon obtaining this pistol, I actually started my paperwork beforehand to get it to where it's a short barreled rifle. Here's the quad rail. And what I did was, as soon as I got the gun, I shortened the barrel about 3 inches. It used to be a 7-inch barrel. Now it's, I don't know, 3 inches. I like everything pretty short, close quarters. I don't know, just my preference. I've sold a couple of these on the internet, not green with stripes on it, obviously, but a couple of these 9mm and a couple of 40s as well. I just want to show you one thing, how small this thing is. I mean, look at that. I mean, you know, I've also have a 100-round beta mag for it, and then I got a 50-round another stick mag. But this thing is really, really small. I mean, it's really small. But we're going to do this. We're going to take it apart. And then we are going to and we separate it. As you can see, this is a small upper. I mean, really small. It kind of also looks like your standard AR-15 223, except for the fact that, as you can see, it's not only a little bit longer, and you've got all kinds of moving parts. But that's 9mm from 223. The 308 is a little different as well. So the next time you see this, it's going to be a different color. Hopefully ACU. Now we're going to actually get down to this guy right here. I actually loosened the buffer tube, only because I didn't want to have to sit here and fiddle with it. I have to get out of here in about 10 minutes, so boing. So that comes off. Here's our spring. There's a little detent. And here's your receiver. Okay, so the receiver on this gun is really not much different than the 223 or the 308. I did want to also add that the person that makes this is a company called CMMG. This is a CMMG lower, and this is an LWD upper. They work very well in conjunction with each other, and I have a lightning link that goes on a 223. It's not registered for 9mm right now, but it will be, and then this will turn into a machine gun. I also have a suppressor for this gun that is made by Yankee Hill, and it deadens the sound. I use this stuff called wire pulling jelly that basically you pour down in the suppressor and you slosh it around a little bit, and it deadens the sound to about a little less than a 22. It's like a, it's a really interesting thing. I also, with this, I have a slide fire as of right now. It's a stock. We're going to do a test on that slide fire on the AR-15 9mm, AR-15 223, my 308, and we are also going to do it on the AK-47 assault rifle. So we're going to strip this down a little bit further. Have a little bit of time here. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to push in the magazine release, and then there's a little thing on the back here where you just keep turning and turning and turning and turning and turning until it comes off. And then you ease it out with your finger, it's going to go flying across the room. So basically what you have is a spring, the magazine detent, and the thing that holds the magazine release in place. I'm not going to take the trigger off as of right yet, because I didn't look for the thing to take off the, it's not going to work, to take off the grip. There's a few springs and detents down there in order to get the safety off, and I'm just not going to do that right now. I'm going to do it later on when I get back. But I did want to let you know that tonight I am definitely going to be sandblasting this gun down, and I am going to start on the refinishing process. I've got some really good feedback on the here's one of the detents. I got a lot of feedback on the green striping. It's not a tiger striping. It's just something to break up the sniper green color. But this is going to be an ACU digital pattern. It's going to take a few days to do. It's time inclusive. That's why I've been trying to stick to the solid and multicolored patterns. And I think the finished product is going to speak for itself. I'm going to take my time with this one. I want it to come out absolutely nice, and hopefully you guys like it. So just stay tuned, and for the second part of this video, you'll see how nice of a weapon comes out of this. Now, these pistols are available: 9mm, 40, 10mm, 223. I did just build a 308 pistol. What a bear. They range anywhere from $699 to $1,399. They're not cheap. They're actually more expensive than the rifle for some reason. Just like the AK and the Draco. Now the Dracos are actually getting up there in price, and the mini Dracos are astronomical right now. I have one mini Draco and an SBR that I don't shoot very often, but it's a fire breather. Okay, so anyway, this is Lewis with Black Devil Firearms, and we're in West Palm Beach, Florida, 561-635-0000, or you can get a hold of me at Black Devil Firearms at blackdevilfirearms.com or blackdevilfirearms.com on the internet. Thanks, have a great day.